sent you a picture.
The old? Oh yeah.
What do you think when you see that?
Look younger. Pretty much since the time I was, real young, the family dentist tried taking teeth out to straighten my teeth up and everything, and they just got worse and worse, and then my bad choices in life made them even more worse. A lot of sleepless nights trying to get it to go away, sleeping sitting up. One of my other main reasons for finally, I'm a procrastinator, and I wanted to do this years ago, but just with work and everything, I just never did it. Well, now that my daughter's getting married, that was my big push to do it. When I found out last year that my daughter was getting married, I wanted to have a nice smile walking her down the aisle. I didn't want to have, not being able to smile, or especially, her wedding pictures. I didn't want that in her pictures. Severely excited. Yeah, I tell everybody about it now, about what I'm doing. Severely excited to get it done.
You came here to get your smile fixed for a reason. What was that reason?
My daughter's wedding.
How was it?
Best time in the world. It was. A lot of it was, the reason I did it was to make all her pictures look better.
Did you get any comments on YouTube?
Hundreds. Yes. Not have to worry about how I was going to smile, and yeah, it was easier.
So if you could describe your journey here in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
Maybe 4 words. Everything I hoped for. I couldn't have picked a better place. I went to like 3 or 4 other places, including here, and just, reading the reviews and coming in here, the atmosphere. It just felt like home. Everybody was welcoming, and they knew your name every time you came in, and everybody talked to you. You didn't walk past anybody here that never reached out to you in some way. It was a good experience. Dr. Farley, I trusted him 100%. Yeah, he was really good. His knowledge and his confidence, explaining things, and it was in a way that you could understand what his end goal was for me. He always made it very clear what he wanted, and just making me a priority. Through the whole step and everything, it was always about the end result and where I was going. To the wedding. That was one of his top priorities. He was going to get me there with teeth. Yeah, it was nice.
What can you do now that you couldn't do before?
Eat anything I want. I actually waited until I got to Iowa. First thing I had was Zeno's Pizza. Yeah, had a big pizza. Had pizza and burgers and steak while I was there. I probably gained all that weight that I lost back. Very worth it. A lot of it was just, I had enough teeth that I could either eat on one side of my mouth or whatever, but just had to watch how I did it. If you were biting down, hopefully another tooth didn't pop out, or my biggest thing moving is just going to be my confidence. Especially, with work and stuff, I'm in front of a lot of people, and it's going to be a big change. It's the best place in the world. It was my best decision, I think, that I've made in a long time. I think a lot of it was just prioritizing. I'm getting older, and it just really wasn't a priority. I'm that type of person. All I ever do is work. That moment came when my daughter said she was getting married, and it kind of sunk in and became a priority to me. Yeah, that was one of my biggest things when Dr. Farley and I first talked, was some of my bottom ones weren't that bad. I was so tired of, the pain and everything. I just wanted gone. I used to have real bad headaches and neck aches from it. Haven't had that for the last 6 months. It's been good.